done now with the training. So then we take the app again.
Yes.
How can it help me?
The clip is designed for use in everyday training.
Hi everyone, welcome to a new Begijnhoeve video. My name is Tommie, and if you're new to this channel, we are equestrian vloggers, Rob and me, and we upload videos every Thursday and every Sunday 5 AM, and it's all about our equestrian life, our barn. We bred 10 to 12 foals a year. How we run this stud farm, how to ride a horse, how to take care of them. It's all listed in the playlist on our channel. So if you're new, welcome, and definitely check out the playlists. And if you really like it, then for sure don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It will help us to grow our channel. So for the people who already know us, welcome back. Today's video I'm going to do something really nice, because I'm going to do something that I've never done before. It has to do something about how you can measure your training. If you follow us a little bit longer, you probably know already Genesis. If you don't know him, check the playlist Our Horses, and you will find him there. But he slipped in the field a few months ago, and then he hurt it himself. Luckily everything is fine now, but I have to build him up again, and I'm going to do something with a clip kind of thing. There is someone today who's going to explain me everything about it, how you can measure your training, and it can be very helpful in the training with your dressage training, but also in a revalidation kind of training. So I'm very curious how that will turn out. I've never done it before, like I said. So let's go to the stable and check it out. So I'm here now with Leon, and he's going to explain us everything about the saddle clip. Welcome.
Nice to be here.
Explain us, what exactly are you doing, and why is it helpful to ride with this clip?
Okay, well, first of all, this is the clip. It's a little small device, which is literally really a clip, that you attach it to your saddle when you go riding. And basically what it analyzes is the movement of your horse. And from that movement we can do an analysis of what you train. We can do an analysis of the rhythm that you're training in each gait. We can do an analysis of the impulsion in each gait. And we can do an analysis of the symmetry of your horse. As a rider, you're always training on getting your horse symmetrical. And if there's a potential injury, or if you're doing a rehabilitation of a horse, then the symmetry gives you an indication of the quality of movement of the horse. And you can monitor that, and if it gets worse, then you need to change something, or you need to call a professional or a therapist. And if it gets better, you're doing the right job.
Okay, so that's quite simple. Yeah. You can use this clip on your daily training, yes, to check if you're doing the right job. Yeah. But you can also do what we are going to do now for the revalidation. Genesis, he fell in the field a few months ago, and he had surgery in his hock, and now I'm riding him now a week and a few days, so I'm really in the beginning of the revalidation training. How can it help me?
The clip is designed for use in everyday training. That's why it's like it is. You can even put it on while you're already riding. So it's easy to put on. You have an app on your phone where you start it, and then it does the analysis. And what it enables you to do is to monitor each training and get a full log of everything you trained, and monitor the quality of movement of your horse. So when a horse is, when you bring a horse back to work, it doesn't have like the real muscle strength yet. It's lost a bit of coordination, and you need to build that up again. And so what this enables you is to very precisely monitor the quality of movement. So you can very precisely monitor if your training is actually making him stronger, if your training is actually making the horse more symmetrical, or if you overtrain, or if you go too fast, then it will actually worsen. And you get like early warning saying you're going too fast, or the horse not ready for it yet. And then you can adjust your training. You can take a step back, and you can just build it up again, instead of noticing way too late that you're actually going too fast.
Yeah, and do I need to use it on a daily basis?
We always advise people just put it on every ride. You know, it's easy to do. It's just clip it on, press start, and you go. So it takes like 5 seconds to get started.
Okay.
And the more rides the app has, the more rides, the more data you have, the better your analysis will be.
Yeah.
So you always advise people to just put it on every training.
Okay. So let's get started then.
Okay.
Yeah. Step 1. So we're going to download the app.
Yep.
This one.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So I put everything in the app. It was quite simple. Of course, you need to read the user's manual first, but I didn't because I have my speaking help here. So yeah, let's put it on a horse and let's get started. I'm very curious how it works. The first thing you need to do is open the app before you're going to ride.
That's the easiest.
That's the easiest. So then
You press start, you choose the horse.
and start. That's easy. Done now with the training. So then we take the app again.
Yes.
And then we press stop.
You press stop.
Simple as that. Stop. And then training, stop the training, yes.
Yes.
And then
You ask to.
training option.
You can give a comment or rating to your training, or just press save. If you don't, you can always do a comment and a rating later or something.
Okay. So save the training for now, and then we're going to analyze what we
Yeah.
just did.
Just
Okay. So yeah, we are finished with the training. We're going to analyze the app. Of course, we only had one training so far, so there is no pattern what you can see yet.
If you got more trainings, you can see some trends and patterns. So we got only one now, but there's still things to see.
So yeah, of course, I'll keep you guys updated and following this whole process.
You ready? Yeah.
I really don't know what I'm looking at.
Okay. Well, this is your calendar, and you can see you did one ride today with the horse. So if you choose the horse, then you get into the data of this training. So this is like the summary of what you did, how much time you spent on the left rein, how much time you spent on the right rein, how much time you spent in each gait.
Oh, it also measures the halt.
It also measures the
funny.
halt. Jumpers do a lot of halt. Always.
Really?
Yeah. So these are the beats per minute, which is basically a half beat. So each step is a beat. And you see it's a very narrow and high graph,
Yeah.
which means it's got a very, very steady rhythm.
Okay.
Rhythm.
So the thinner the line, the better.
The smaller the better. And you see like a little yellow bar behind
Yeah.
it. That's the benchmark, that's the average of all horses on the same level as this horse and the same size as this horse.
Ah, okay.
And we can do the same for canter. You know, the rhythm in canter is really slower.
Then the average.
Slower rhythm than the
Yeah.
average horse on
Yeah.
this level from the same size.
Yeah.
But very, very narrow. He's
Yeah.
got like a very, very steady beat.
I do it also on purpose at the moment to canter him like slow because, you know, I'm in a revalidation, so my feeling says that you need to slow down, but maybe the app will prove me wrong. All right, we will see. The good part is that as well as in the trot as in the canter, he has a very steady...
He has a very steady rhythm,
Okay.
definitely. This is the elevation, so the push-off he gives in trot.
Yeah. So even in this kind of...
Even in this work, he's still
He still actually has the average.
He still does have the push-off.
Oh wow, okay. So he didn't become weak compared to the average?
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Good to know.
And trot as well.
Oh wow.
So, yeah. And then this shows you the symmetry in trot for tact, so timing of the two diagonals. When there's more than 8% difference between the two, then one of the hooves will go orange. As long as less than 8% difference, they're always green, because 8% difference isn't that much. And as a dressage rider, you want to get it to 0, but anything below 8%, there's definitely not a problem with the horse. You can do better in riding, but there's no problem. Timing, he's got like 2% difference, which means that the left diagonal has 2% longer step duration than the right diagonal. So push off with the left diagonal, landing on the right diagonal takes about 2% longer than the other one. 2% is nothing. That's really good. That's really good. So this is now one training, and with one training you go like, okay, you know, what does it tell me? But once you do like 4 or 5 trainings with it, you're going to see a trend. You know, if it's each time the same thing, he lands more on the right diagonal instead of the left diagonal, you know, I've got to work on that. It's always like after 4 or 5 trainings, the app is going to recognize the trends, and you're going to recognize the trends, and then you can say, okay, so this is what I've got to work on.
So after what period of time we can make a proper analysis?
Like I said, if you do like 4 or 5 trainings, then you got good, decent trend analysis.
Okay, then we need to. I can share this with you, and then we can do the analysis together. You can tell me a little bit.
You can always share the data of a horse with anybody you want.
Okay.
So there's an option for that in the app, so you can actually send and share the data with your trainer, with the horse owner, with a co-rider, whoever. You can share the data, and they can look at it at the app, and they all got the same data. So we got like a lot of therapists, rehab therapists working with it, and they actually, you know, when they've got a horse in rehab, they give the rider a saddle clip, and they can actually monitor from a distance if the rider's keeping to the schedule, if the horse is actually not building up too fast, and they can just watch along.
Super. Yeah, so guys, in my opinion, this is really interesting, and I'm really looking forward to share my progress with Genesis with you guys. I'm going to get to work with this. I want to thank you for the nice explanation, and yeah, we keep you guys updated. Thank you for watching this video for now. You know what to do. If you like it, put a thumbs up. If you like our content and you want to see more, then definitely don't forget to subscribe on our channel. See you next video. Bye bye.